Carrie's boyfriend had just inherited his aunt's house after she passed away. She was blind, so the house had speakers and wires around telling her, "Back door open, fridge open, back room window open." Honestly, the robotic voice kind of freaked Carrie out, so the couple had to go through the house and remove tons of wires. After moving in, they got a puppy, and it was nice not being alone. Her boyfriend had to leave for the weekend because of work, so she stayed home. One day, Carrie was out walking with her puppy, and he started wagging near the fence. She turned, thinking he was making friends with a bird or critter again. But it was a man, tall, chubby, and unkempt, grinning at them. "What a cool dog!" he shouted. "Thanks, he's a Native American Indian dog," she responded. "Oh, I have a rare breed too, see?" He then proceeded to point at a small Shih Tzu dog. "I see. Cool, you have a good one." Carrie started feeling uneasy. "Why don't I come over and let our dogs meet? Maybe we can do play dates. You're new in town, right? 'Cause the old lady there died?" Oh, I have a bad feeling about this. Now, before we find out the intentions of Carrie's suspicious neighbor, we have a new sponsor for today, and it's called Footmouse.
Introducing a revolution in gaming. Footmouse, the first science-based gaming mouse made for feet.
I've been using Footmouse since 2017, but not on land. There's a lot of controversy as to whether or not Footmouse should be termed illegal. It's just such a huge advantage, but it's still all about skill. Footmouse just raises the skill gap. It's a whole different level of
Psych! You thought this was an ad about feet? No, today's video is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. Raid Shadow Legends is an epic, free-to-play game. It's got boss fights, hundreds of champions to play with, and a great storyline to keep you wanting to play more and more. I personally like collecting new champions and building the best team possible so I can annihilate all my rivals in PvP. And just look at those graphics. Come on, they're amazing. There's daily login rewards, so every day just go on and claim those free energy refills, silver and gems to shards, and get a free Barbarian Legendary Champion, Seal of the Drake. Oh my god, she's badass. So download Raid Shadow Legends. It's available for both mobile devices and PC, and you can find me in the game under the nickname Steven D, and if you're quick, you can also join my clan. So what are you waiting for? Go in the video description, click on the special links, and you will get 50,000 silver and a free epic champion as part of the new player program to start your journey. So good luck, and I'll see you there. Now let's get back to Carrie and her creepy neighbor who's wearing the Hawaiian shirt. You're new in town, right? 'Cause the old lady there died? Upset that he mentioned her boyfriend's aunt, and she was scared he wanted to come over. "I'm sorry, but I'm not looking to make friends right now. Have a good one." "Oh, come on, anytime's a good time to make new friends." And he proceeded to start bolting around the corner towards her direction. Carrie panicked. She grabbed her puppy from the ground and rushed to the house, locking all the doors. All exterior doors locked. House secure. Wait, I thought I removed all the wires. She hid behind a kitchen counter as it was the only place in the house with the windows and doors couldn't see. The puppy got angry and started nibbling her, but she made sure not to let him go because she was afraid this man wanted to steal her puppy. She hears someone opening her back gate to the yard, and she sees him. The man with the Hawaiian shirt is out there. He started looking at the windows and sliding door on the porch that looked into the kitchen. He tried the sliding door, grunting angrily when it wouldn't open. She was looking for her phone but realized that it was actually in the porch, and she hoped he wouldn't notice. Front door opened, unsecured, and immediately heard banging and scratching. She took this chance to make her way out to the sliding back door to grab her phone and ran back and locked it again. "Oh, there you are, I see you now." She just locked it, so it was okay, but she didn't know if he was going to shatter the glass. She held her phone up and said, "I called the police. They're on their way, and my cameras have your face, so please leave." He smiled and said, "You haven't called anyone yet. All I wanted was to play with your dog. You're such a tease." Carrie called 911 while he watched. She requested help, and they asked her to stay on the phone. He smiled. He held his hands up and left. The dispatch sent someone out and she gave them a picture from her phone. However, the next day there was no news of capture even though they said they would update her. So she stepped outside and there he was, standing in the other yard, smiling at her. "Hey, you wanna play today then?" He began laughing loudly. She ran inside, put her puppy away, and called the police again, and they said it would take time to arrive since last time it was a false alarm. Front screen door opened, unsecured. She ran to the sliding door and it was unlocked. She quickly locked it and heard banging on the side door. Carrie called her last hope for help, her boyfriend's mother who lived a couple blocks down. The woman was a black belt and a boxer. She called her crying and the mother rushed over and all she heard from her kitchen was the scream, "If you don't leave, I'll be forced to take you down." She looked out her curtain and saw her and the man outside. He was holding something shiny in his back pocket. Her boyfriend's mother suddenly grabbed the man and kicked him in the ribs as hard as she could and made him drop to the ground. She screamed at Carrie and to call the cops again. "Tell them he has a knife, they'll come quicker." The cops arrived soon after and the man was arrested. Carrie asked them what he was doing. Was he planning to hurt my puppy? The officer told her, "You're naive if you thought this man wanted your puppy. He was after you, miss. He's a wanted criminal." Apparently, he was a suspect they couldn't find until now. Her boyfriend's mom stayed with Carrie over the night to make sure she was okay. A few days later, her boyfriend came back home and he was updated on everything that happened. He proceeded to put up cameras and more security. He even put the speakers back into the house as well, as that voice was actually able to help protect Carrie that horrifying weekend.